G'day everybody, welcome back to Enshrouded. Goodness me, we haven't played Enshrouded for a while. Well, I haven't played Enshrouded for a while. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. If you are following the entire series, I do appreciate you all sort of perhaps maybe holding out and waiting for new episodes to come by. I did say that I wanted to play the game a little bit more often, but that hasn't exactly happened. Things have been in the way, including other games, that is, as well. But we are here today, and we have one goal in this episode, which is to try and find more villagers and helpers. So I'm hoping that we can get all of that done. Obviously, there are going to be many quests for this, so let's get to it, shall we? So, animals, I might sort of wait a little bit to, you know, continue pursuing, but I am going to take a look at any of the quests that offer new villagers and new people. So there's something about a Lunar New Year sword here, which sounds kind of interesting, but let's not get distracted, shall we? We should focus on trying to get all of the people in the town so that we can then start building again. The villager Hannah Reed is missing her daughter and hopes you can find her near the Vuka Ceremony Hill. Investigate the area and search for pure souls there. Alright, let's show that on the map. It's not so far from an ancient spire, so this should be hopefully relatively quick to do. Let's maybe set our waypoint there, and yeah, we should try and find this pure soul. Do we need food and all of that sort of stuff? Maybe not. I mean, we're talking about being in the Springlands here, right? Or kind of close to a starting area. I don't think it's really required. We should be able to steamroll everything, you would think. So it should be just down here. Alright, steamrolling time. Got some meats here. Probably not interested in any of that. I'm just trying to see if there's anything worth taking. And I'm just looking at our inventory as well. It looks like I have tidied up between episodes, so we shouldn't really have too much of an issue with inventory for the time being. So that looks good, and where are we? Are we even in the right area? No, we're not. I flew here assuming that this is where we needed to be, but no. I just ended up killing a whole bunch of innocent Vuka there, minding their own business, and I just rained in on their parade there. Alright, so a little bit further to go. I mean, we are sort of looking for Vuka though, right? The Vuka Ceremony Hill. It must be just up here then. There's a Vuka Brawler. Again, I'm thinking we should be able to steamroll all of these guys. Okay, good times. Try and end this relatively quickly. Yeah, we don't even take that much damage from this guy. Okay. Now that that's over, let's just take all of the animal furs and I think that's probably the only thing worthwhile taking from the Vuka at this point. Maybe water? And maybe another Vuka Brawler head. A wood bow, which I'm sure is something that we don't need. So let's just quickly salvage that. And we'll take the blessing, why not? So what does that blessing do for us? I keep forgetting. Vukar. Plus 25 health, plus 20% melee damage. So yeah, it is actually worthwhile for us. There we go. So another pure soul obtained. I suppose I should head home and just place this villager down before we continue our expedition to look for more. So let's go ahead and do that. Marianne Reed. Have I placed Hannah Reed down? I guess I may have already. Hey. So there she is. And by the flame, my head pounds as if a Vuka had used it to measure their throwing distance, and everything tastes like mud. Well, I think you may have went down from a Vuka. Quite possibly. Vuka rituals uncovered. My mouth tastes like mud and copper, but I am no longer at the heart of the Vuka clan I researched, yet I cannot rest until I understand their rituals. I owe it to my people. You've done so much, but if you want to aid me further, seek their sacrificial pit near Fort Kelvin. I saw it from afar. People were pushed to their deaths. The screams haunt me. I need closure. Alright, cool. Another side quest to consider, but probably not something that we need to do immediately. Hello. Oh dear, just where can she be, my daughter? Well, she's just over there now. Let's have a chat with her about reuniting. I thank you so much, Flameborn. My daughter and I are simple folk. We can't help much with hunting and magic, but we'll always be grateful to you. You've proven that there's still hope, that the world can be rebuilt and shaped by your will. We're forever indebted to you, and I'm sure other townfolk will feel the same way. Okay. And another side quest here. Our old homes rot away. Back when my daughter Marianne was young, we fled our old home at the first sign of decay. I grabbed my little one, a sack of grain, loaded both onto a cart and never looked back. I left everything else, burying half my possessions in the festering basement. If you're brave enough to venture there, perhaps you'll find something of use. Sadly, that's all I can offer you. Alright. Another side quest once again. But that's okay. Let's not worry about, you know, material goods and all that for now. I think we should focus on finding another person. Oscar Godwin's cousin. You've reached the prison that Anton Godwin was held in. Search the prison for any traces of Anton and rescue his soul to please his cousin Oscar. Let's set this as active, and I wonder if it will show me on the map. Let's take a look. Oscar Godwin. Heart of the Elixir Well. No, not exactly what we want to do. Let me have a look at that again. Hey. Prison that Anton Godwin was held in. Search the prison for any traces of Anton. Wait a sec. Let's show this on the map. Is that the spot? Gateway Outpost Drifa. Quite possibly. Let's go back to the journal. Yeah, okay, Gateway Outpost Drifa, and search it. Yep, so let's head out that way. Set that as a waypoint. I think we've already explored it, but I may have just simply missed the the pure soul that I was supposed to find. So let's just grab some height from the spire, and hopefully we'll be able to glide down there without too much of an issue. Over here though, we might have a bit of an issue with the cold and tougher enemies, so I am actually going to prepare this time around. And yeah, let's just climb this tower a little bit more. And yeah, hypothermia shouldn't really be an issue for us anymore, so I'm hoping that we won't need to worry about it so much. Don't want to drop into the lava, obviously, but I'm not confident that we'll make it all the way. But I think I should be able to maybe jump from one of the fires here, maybe even this garrison over here. There are going to be enemies in the area though. That's fine. We could simply ignore them, I reckon. Okay, I think we're pointed in the right direction. I'm just looking for those gusts of wind that might be able to push us up a little bit to try and go further. But yeah, maybe I don't even need it. There we go, and I suppose it's just this structure in front of us. There we go. Alright. Let's try and look around the area. I have plenty of guys to deal with before we even get started though. Getting a little bit of stuttering here, so bear with me for a moment, guys. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why there's a bit of stuttering there, guys, so I do recall, and yeah, again, this is a problem that arises now that I haven't played for so long, but if I do try to recall, I think there's been some issues with stuttering up in the Albanese summits, in some specific areas. So I'm hoping it won't really continue too much, but we'll see how we go. Now, hopefully if there is a little bit of stuttering here and there, hopefully it's not going to be so bad. I can accept a little bit of stuttering. Okay, the gang's here. Whoa. There we go. Not too bad. Aurora Sword. Isn't that the same thing that we have currently? It is. I mean, I could use like a second one, maybe. But that's okay, I'll probably get rid of it. We'll salvage for runes. Probably don't want the elixir though. Okay. Now, I assume we are in the area. It's just a matter of actually finding where the soul might be. It's getting a little late. But perhaps maybe in one of these prison cells. I just get the feeling that I would have come across the soul already if I thoroughly looted this place before. Gleaming staff. No, thank you. Well, it's not in here. Maybe somewhere outside. Take that. Yeah, let's try to be thorough here, because you never know where this person might be. Are they in here with the spideys? No idea. Horn daggers. I'll get rid of that. Maybe not. Maybe on the very top of the tower? Not in here. Actually, maybe before I go to the very top, we should explore like these little nooks, just in case. There he is. Okay, so now that we have him, we should be able to just go back and spawn him in, and it'll be a good time for us to also just have a sleep, I reckon. Arrow Striker. Interesting. Plus 15 blunt damage each level up. I do like the shape, but it's only a rare weapon though, so might actually get rid of that. And what do we have here? Can't I slack off in peace? Just once, I want to sit around and take a hearty bite of my sandwich without the mountain ominously roaring in the background. The ground shook so bad that I even dropped my food. I mean, excuse me? I'm trying to eat here. Do you really have to huff and puff all the time? I thought this place would be far enough away from the winged beast, but somehow it still finds a way to bother me. The worst thing is that I dropped my sandwich on the overseer's head. Now I'm on a bath scrubbing duty for the next 2 months, and my sandwich is gone. This is the worst. Winged beast? I wonder what that's all about. Alright, so I reckon we should go home, place down this next person that we've found, and then we'll decide on what to do next, preferably looking for more people, obviously. I wonder if we're still having the problem of people sort of just randomly sleeping wherever they want, or if people have already started sleeping in their beds. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if anyone else is having the same issue that I'm having with random people sleeping on the floor despite having beds. Let's get this next person in. Anton Godwin. Hey. There you go. Alright, so let's see what you have to say. Ah, I feel refreshed. Sort of like I slept for ages. Oh, my name is Anton Goodwin. It's good to meet you, my new friend. Good to meet you too. Cousins till the end. It's so refreshing to be back. Who are you? A friend of Oscar's, maybe. Oh, he must be worried sick. Thank you for rescuing me. I can't wait to stretch my weary limbs. Maybe I'll go and find some cats to pet. That sounds mighty fine to me. Oh, speaking of petting cats, I should be petting little tiger over there. Colorful past. Before I was vacationing behind bars, I was a jester and knife-throwing circus artist. My cousin supported me with my sets, but sadly, my jokes and knives didn't quite land how I wanted them to. That's really bad. I hope he didn't, like, accidentally stab his cousin. Especially the latter. I don't want to dwell on it, but I had a little accident. Oh, he definitely did. I had a little accident during one of the shows. First we laughed, then they threw us in jail. Ah, good old days. Wish I still had that jester hat, though. Jester hat? Okay. So I guess we need to find the jester hat at some point. But that's okay. Not on top of our priority list at the moment. Got other things to look at after. So, the blacksmith's family. The blacksmith asked you to search for his daughter. She'd be great as a blacksmith assistant. After you helped retrieve the shipment for the blacksmith from Umber Hollow, it's clear that the sender could have only been one person, Oswald Anders' estranged daughter. Parcel traveled through the Nomad Highlands back then, so the sender must have been from around or beyond there. Okay. Well, let's set this as active and then show it on the map. Okay. Definitely seems doable. So, we'll try and pick up the trail and see where this quest takes us. Do I need more food or anything like that? I don't think so. We'll probably last for a little while yet. I can't say I recall seeing this little town over here with these buildings. I think this is probably something new that's been added post-update. Okay, so... perhaps maybe there's something buried here. I do see the faint red, orangey sort of glow from the rubble. So, let's see if we can make it explode. So, what is going on? Oh, okay. The soul is simply here. There you go. Rochelle Anders. Well, we'll definitely place her down in the town shortly, but I figure maybe we should take a look around this little town to see if there's anything worthwhile. Not really too much of a space up there. Get rid of this rat infestation. Okay, nothing up this way either. Plenty of sugarcane though. Ooh, what do we have here? My backup plan. I thought taking on some work here would be easy enough. Fixing up the old shed with my smithing tools should be simple, but the farmer here, Sir Fanning, creeps me the hell out. He offered... No. hang on. He offered... No, insisted that I can sleep in his room until the work is done. If that wasn't bad enough, the shed... the shed's in a way worse condition than what was promised. These repairs will take much longer than I anticipated. Maybe I should have stuck with that hunting party in the Kindle Wastes. It's no use. I need the coin to afford a ride home, and I can't blame anyone but myself. I really blew it this time. Will Dad even want to look at me? Even if I reach him? Who knows? I've moved my bedding here. If this guy tries anything, if he even looks at me wrong, I'll blow his whole place up. I won't let my guard down. Okay. Creepy farmer. Or maybe she's just misunderstanding, who knows. Depends on whether or not we find any additional entries or anything like that. Oh, hang on. Bit of materials there. It's kind of random, but... Is there anything else to be had here? I don't think so. That's probably it. So let's go home and let's place down our new villager. And I guess we might have a few more quests unlocked with the blacksmith as well as a result. You never know. Yeah, assistants. Rochelle Anders. There we go. So let's see what she says. Sorry, had trouble trying to change my equipment there for a second, and I'm not entirely sure what was going on there. What is this place? Where is the fire, the explosion, the blaze? Just seconds ago, my lungs were burning and my skin was melting. Who took me from that fiery grave? Oh, right. Okay, so she did end up blowing the place to smithereens. Alright, I guess the farmer really did start harassing her. Let's have a chat. And so we can do all of our crafting with her now, so that's good. Good to know. Freed from the fire. Breathe in and out. In, out. Be calm, Rochelle, be calm. Clean breaths, no dust, no smoke, no fiery inferno. Dearest stranger, I don't know how you took me from those fires, but thank you. I'm a blacksmith, Anders' family trade. Come to me and I'll be your shield. Okay. What's this about a hunting party? Before I took that job for repairing the shed, I was traveling with a hunting party. It was exciting, but didn't make me any money. Maybe check out their camp if you're still looking for helping hands. It would be good to get more firepower in here. Okay, if this is another person, then obviously that would be a priority for us. A fresh set of clothes. I'll need a fresh set of clothes to change into. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in my profession, mostly sweat. I had others before arriving at the farm, but I ripped them off during an expedition when I saw spiders crawling all over. I can't go back there. No, no, no. You do it. Okay. We'll try and get her clothes in that case.
Bye.
Let's take a look here. More helping hands. I like it. Aunt Braylon ventured into the hidden temples of Blackmire to research the stonework. Perhaps you can find more traces of her in other temples. Well, let's set this as active. Let's check out the map. Wow, we haven't been out this way for a very long time to the Blackmire. So yeah, it'll be interesting. We might come across a few things in the Blackmire that we need to discover anyway. So yeah, let's get out there and let's see if we can find this next person. Yeah, I think we're headed in the right direction. Let's just set that as a waypoint as well. Yeah, you know, come to think of it, it's nice to see how far this game's come in terms of updates. I do feel like there's an entire world with such an array of different, you know, biome types and such an array of different things to see and do. It's definitely a big improvement from when the game first launched. So let's check out this hidden temple, see what we can find. It does seem like this quest requires a few steps for us to find the person in question. Looks like that's maybe quicksand or a mud pit of some kind, which I have now fallen into. Nope. So, hang on, I'm surprised that we died there. Maybe that's a bit of a change, and that potentially falling into quicksand like that does actually reduce your health quite a bit. Because I didn't feel like it was a very big fall, although maybe I'm wrong, maybe it was simply from falling. Anyway, I'm just back here trying to get our rested buff back, because that'll be obviously very useful. Half an hour should be fine. So firstly, I think we should just grab our stuff. Focus on that first. Okay, it's further up actually. Got a bit of clay here. If we were really interested in getting clay from this location, but I don't think we are. Right. What am I doing wrong here? I think... Yeah, okay, so... Grapple... And then we do the jump pad... And then... Maybe I should just, like... slow down and see if there's a platform there. Yeah, I think we just fell from a height. That's what happened. Because I'm not losing health or anything like that just by simply reaching the tar. Oh no! I've forgotten about stamina. Goodness me. Well, this is going super well, isn't it? Sorry guys, I do need that rested buff once more, so let's just go back for it. At this rate, I'm not entirely sure if we'll find all the people in this episode to join our little community, but I'm hoping we'll at least put a big dent in that whole endeavor. And what I might do is, while I'm still here, I'll just quickly do some repairing, and I'll pet you. Do you not have any food? Oh, you've got some food. There's still a little bit in there, so don't need to worry too much. So I suppose I shouldn't really be too cheap here because I'm thinking I do need the additional stamina. So let's go for some stamina foods, and yeah, hopefully that'll help us with getting out of the tar when we need to. Okay, so we're full up on the stamina, that's good. Let's try and do this again. You know what? I think the problem is we might be trying to grapple across to a grappling hook that we can't exactly reach, potentially. And that's what's leading us astray, almost. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't bring us very high at all. And if I fall from that height again, we will die. So let's just slow things down a little bit. I do need to make myself a few more, like, potions here. Yeah, so that's definitely a problem. How do I avoid that? Maybe I need to aim for something else. So I see another grappling hook beyond. Unless I'm not thinking about this correctly. Oh, okay. There's a bit of dry land there, which I should be aiming for if I'm having trouble with my stamina. What is it that I'm not doing right? Wow, that was close. So there must be something ahead of us that we need to swing to. I'm not entirely sure what that is exactly, because it is very dark. I can't exactly see where the next grappling point is. But it is a swing type. Man, okay. For all I know, this could be very, very simple. I'm just not seeing what we need to do exactly. I see something up there. Maybe we don't need to fuss too much about doing the gauntlet from the very bottom. And perhaps maybe we can glide up there. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think we can do that. Okay, good. Perhaps maybe we were supposed to get here all along, or what's the deal? There's some treasure over there. Something to read here. Larger than life. What a wonderful hidden temple. This room is foreboding and dusty, but I find myself most intrigued by its entry. Did the ancients craft these incredibly gigantic doors for their breed? Or does their origin surpass that of the ancients? Were the people living here eons ago just very tall or something? Tall fellows are overrated. I'd love a stout, short king instead. With a build like that, they'd fit perfectly into the rest of our family. There must be many more temples. I wonder what else I can find. I'm sore from my travels, but just one more venture won't hurt. Braylon. Okay, so I guess we found the clue that we're looking for. And yeah, we need to try and find the next temple. Okay. Just south of us. That's fine. But not before we get all of the treasures from this one, right? Should be simple enough, but that drop, not a fan of it. Infernal Wand. Well, not really interested in wands anyway, so get rid of that. Okay, so the sides just lead out. But I am really curious about the middle section that we weren't able to actually figure out. Like there must be some kind of a trick to this. But now that I'm looking at it, this must be... yeah, okay, right. That's what I failed to realize. It was so dark, it's actually hard to recognize that this is something that you can climb on. Well, at least we figured out a alternative way to try and get the clue. But yeah, that was relatively frustrating, not gonna lie. We've got a few floating bushes here. Yeah, not entirely sure how I feel about that. Southwards. Well, I suppose we can glide there as well, right? We don't need to go there on foot. Hopefully this next temple won't be as confusing, but I reckon the challenge might actually be gradually increasing for every single temple that we find. So I'm expecting it to be a little tougher. Getting very close. Down here, I suppose? Yeah, we've reached the location. Now we just need to figure out where we need to be exactly. Location above. Hidden temple. Oh, here we are. Yeah, very hidden indeed. Oh god, alright. Well, it didn't take any damage there. That's good. I mean, it's not like these traps deal that much damage anyway. Is that her remains up there? Is this the last section? Yeah, it is. Okay. Poor Aunt Braylon. Okay, so we've got Shroud down below. It looks like we'll be able to easily climb back out, so that's not really going to be too much of an issue. I do see a few more grappling points there. Oh, lovely. There we go. So how do we get ourselves up there? I don't think double jumping is going to be enough. Probably more of them. Okay. Ah, I see what this is all for. So there's some treasure at the very end as well. Go for the treasure first, I reckon. Yeah, that's not really anything I want to keep. Definitely overrated. Let's try and get down here though. Okay, there we have it. Aunt Braylon. So we should be able to go back. Anything else we need to be looking at in this hidden temple? I don't think so. I didn't see any of her entries anywhere. So I suppose she didn't really write about this particular temple. Let's head back. It is night, so I think the first order of things is to have a sleep. Once again, we'll just borrow Oswald's bed. He must be tired of seeing us steal his bed every night. Alright, plenty of new, quests and new conversations to have with various people. But let's not worry too much about that for now. Aunt Braylon. There we go. Whoa, look at that. My legs work and my nose isn't broken. I'm alive and kicking, and I love a good kick. Let's get our hands dirty and rebuild this place. So I guess she's a person that does the same thing as Cade, possibly. Definitely looks that way. Breathing? Check. Legs? Intact. Kickable, even? Nose? No longer broken. Head? Possibly hallucinating. Are you real? Nice to meet you. I'm Braylon Hawthorne, a traveler, carpenter, and proud aunt. Did you build this place? The stonework's marvelous. I picked up some techniques on my travels. If you need a hand building, just holler. Hello. No worries, we shall. Don't know if I've gotten the majority of all of the village people, but let's take a look further. Tracing the footsteps. Okay, so this is someone else. You've read a note that refers to a nearby hunting party from the Kindle Wastes. Look for remnants of the hunting party to search for its members. Alright, let us do that. Kindle Wastes, though. Which does mean that the enemies could be, a little bit tough. Not that tough, but a little bit. So, I wonder if I can just glide over this big mountain we might have to go by foot a little bit of the way. Nomad Highlands. I feel like we haven't been here in ages. Except for maybe gathering some sand or something. Yeah, definitely a big mountain in the way. We'll try our best to see if we can maybe go on top of the mountain. We might be able to make it. Getting very close. Yeah, good. Let's maybe try and scale this a little bit. What's up? They obviously don't like me being here, but that's fine. Yeah, one of these days we've got to tame some of these birds. Have I been here before? I don't think so. I may as well collect on some sparks. And yeah, we've gotten a couple more skill points there. That's nice. So I should be using my skill points. Whoa! That scared the crap out of me. Yeah, don't need to look at the skill points just yet. I don't think we can probably do that a bit later. Trying to get over these set of rocks here, but I mean, I'll take some of the resources here, why not? Since they're free. Inventory-wise though, we are looking pretty full on stuff. But hopefully we won't have to do any inventory management this episode. I know we're sort of getting close to an hour or so. I definitely don't want to drop down, although the quest says that we do need to go down there. So maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe out this way, actually. Okay, what do we have here? I can't disarm that one. Not much going on over here. This desert contains horrors. The foul creature took poor Galen right from in front of us. We stopped to rest, quench our thirst, and have a good conversation on our way to market when the skies blackened with soaring beasts. Everyone says to take cover when you see a shadow swooping overhead, but there was nowhere to hide. Galen whipped out his bow, ready to hunt the things down, but they attacked from the direction of the rising sun. He was blinded, surprised, vulnerable, and then he was gone. The attack came so quickly, but I saw where the creature took Galen. Their nest is not far. Okay, so I suppose we need to find this nest then? There's special loot to be found at a draconian vulture nest in the Kindle Wastes. Search the area and grab what you can. Are we going to be able to get this guy though? I'm not sure. Alright. It almost feels like we need to go back the way we came. Up this way, maybe. I mean, I could always try to glide my way there, but I think this might be a little quicker. And we've found some kind of a hidden temple here. Maybe this is going to get us out to the top, possibly. I think I'll take the salt. Salt would be definitely useful. I guess cloths are not bad either. Any tombs to loot? Or, sorry, graves to loot. Coffins to open. Oh, God. Alright. Scared me again. Exceptional hand drum. Okay. I wonder if this was actually part of a quest. I sort of just stumbled across this place. How's our inventory looking? Okay. We'll probably still hang on a little bit more. Maybe up and around that way. Sulfur here. Quite a big amount, actually. Might not be a bad idea to mark this down. But am I going to be able to get myself up to where we need to be? Go this way. I'm not really seeing a way. Oh, maybe. Just maybe. Scorpions. If we leave them alone, I think they should stop following us after a while. Here we go. Exactly where we need to be. Get back here. There we go. Right, I don't think I really need anything from the bird itself, but this is what we're looking for. Galen Jaeger. Alright, very interesting. I'm hoping that he might be one of the last ones that we needed to find, but I suppose I can just have a quick look at the quest list. No, there's this person, Dark Rites, and that might be the last person, in fact. Let us head home, and I just want to spawn Galen, and I think we're going to be calling it an episode here, guys. I'm probably not even going to have a chat with Galen just yet until we come back to the next episode. But let's see. There he is.
Hello.
So yeah, when we come back, we'll have a chat with Galen.
Hello.
We'll figure out how to get this next person, whoever she is. And, well, actually, no, we don't have a name just yet. You have reason to believe that one of the homes in the Imperial Gardens of Pikemead's Reach, oh man, Pikemead's Reach again, has a hidden attic used for conducting magic rituals. Find a way to enter the attic and investigate it. Alright, well, we'll do that in the next one. Hopefully that investigation's not going to take too long, because I'm keen on beginning our, building adventures, but I'm glad that we have so many people now in the town, so we're going to have a lot of work in front of us, actually, to try and, house everyone, obviously. Firm ground beneath my feet, clear skies above, no screeching and cawing. What devilry brought me here? Well, it is I, sir. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Chuck me a like if you did. Again, apologies for the amount of time it takes for me to make some of these episodes. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.